Hello everyone, it's Mickey, and welcome to the No I'm Not Procrastinating, You're Helping Me Work show video vlog thingy. So today is about the 18th of January. It's a new year and a new lockdown. England went into lockdown pretty much the day that I filmed the New Year's vlog. They called it Tier 4, and then a few days after that they were like, oh no, it is just full on lockdown, so I'm not even allowed back at college now. Which is fine. Performing arts students thrive inside their houses with no access to a stage or dance studio or equipment to perform shows with. So it is lockdown technically 3.0, although I don't remember when the second one happened. Apparently it was like November, but I swear that was just like Tier 3. I don't even know anymore. Apparently I'm just gonna call it lockdown 3.0 because everyone else is calling it that, but I don't really think we had another proper lockdown, so lockdown 3.0, here we are. But I don't want to go on about lockdown and all that stuff in this video because I'm sure that some of you guys, I don't know, unless you live in New Zealand where they like, don't do that to me. Oh my, I'm filming this on my phone, so an email just came through from the University of South Wales and I thought they'd seen my application. But no, they were just telling me that they have another open day this week. So thanks, South Wales. I've been there, but thanks. I guess that just takes us into this topic then, because I was gonna come to it later. Actually, let me explain what I'm doing. So I have a lot of work that I need to be doing that I'm totally doing here on my, I'm gonna knock my tripod over because I've got like the charging cable right behind it. Totally doing on my brother's laptop because mine is still getting fixed. And I really wanted to have I did a video about our show. We had a show that we did called Lessons in Lockdown. And that video was meant to come out towards the end of December, so like just in time for Christmas because it's kind of Christmassy because it happened at Christmas. But no, that's not happening now because I'm probably gonna have to re-edit the entire thing, and I was so close to finishing it as well because of all these yummy technical issues I've been having. Because when don't I have technical issues? Maybe the universe is telling me to quit YouTube. Maybe this is like a sign. Another sign. I've had so many issues with YouTube last year, it was insane. But yeah, so I'm using my brother's laptop that he has graciously let me borrow. Thank you, Joel, you're a king. And yeah, here we are. So basically I thought, here's the thing, yes, I'm meant to be doing loads of work. I've got so much work. I do not have time to make and edit another YouTube video. But here we are, because I've been watching lots of Best Dressed, how do I say her name? Amanda something, I'll put her name here because I can't remember how to pronounce it. Just people like that, and they've been inspiring me to make more videos. But I can't, because I don't have time. I should be doing my coursework. I have 2 essays I need to write, as well as write the script and create and edit a short film for my unit that I'm doing, which is about clowning. Yeah, so I just thought I would talk with you guys a little bit while I write my essay, which I absolutely cannot do at the same time as talking to you. My first essay, the one that's like the first draft is due this week. And the second one, which I haven't started yet. So, a couple of weeks ago, we had some snow, which was amazing. It was my first time seeing snow, so that was really cool, especially like that much snow. Well, it wasn't my first time seeing snow, because I've seen snow like in my first year of England. It was in like my moving video, but it was more like sleet. This snow like stayed on the ground. It was enough to make my first snowman with, which was really fun. He's dead now. He melted pretty quickly. So that joy was short-lived. But yeah, so that was really cool. I loved the snow. That was really fun. now that we're back into lockdown, I'm in a weird way, no, I don't want to say happy because I'm really not. I miss my friends so much. But, like, I get time to do my hobbies again, which is always fun. I mean, I say that, but again, 2 essays that I haven't, like, finished, so, you know. But yeah, I've started, I'm trying to master ukulele, which I've been trying to do for the last 2 years, but I just find chord changing really hard. And I get into it for about a month, and then I give up, and it's not good. And I keep retrying with different songs. This time, I'm trying with Hayloft by Mother Mother. Isn't that a really fast song, Michaela? Yes, it is. So I don't know why I'm torturing myself with this, but I think I've been trying to work on that one for a while, so I'm just trying to practice like chord changing. Hang on. My daddy's got a gun, my daddy's got a gun. So this is out of tune, isn't it? No, that sounds okay, probably. I don't know. Imagine that, but like a lot faster and actually doing it well. So that's how that's going. I need to practice a lot more. I've been trying to practice for at least 5 minutes a day, which I've managed to do. So hopefully, I think I'm just gonna try learn another song at the same time, just so I don't get like bored and give up. Perhaps an easier one, a slower one would be a better idea, but I really want to make a cover of Hayloft, so I'm trying to do that. What else is new? I DM'd my first campaign yesterday. Well, I did my first session. Sorry, nerd alert, talking about Dungeons and Dragons because it keeps me sane. Yeah, I did my first, I DM'd my first session yesterday. I'm doing Hunt for the Fessel Hydra, which is the Stranger Things game. Yeah, story, like D&D campaign? D&D campaign. It says it's a one-shot, but knowing my friends, there's no way we were gonna get through that whole adventure in one session. We've kind of split it into 6. It was originally going to be 3. And then it took them forever to get to the actual like main place. So I went, this is gonna be a full-on campaign now instead of like a one-shot split into 2 or 3 parts. So that's really fun. It went really well. I was incredibly nervous to DM because I was like, I have to make up stuff on the spot. I have to improvise. What if I don't improvise it right? What if I mess it up? And I did slip up like one point. I had to literally go, guys, can we just rewind and pretend that none of that happened because I forgot a step that was really important. But they were very gracious, and I love. Shout out to my friends if you're watching this. You guys are really fun to play with. And we're doing the next session next week, so that's really exciting. Also, another thing I don't actually have time for, and I'm using to procrastinate, my 2 essays and short film that I've got to make in like 3 weeks. Another thing, there are some things that I did talk about in my other video, how I wasn't really gonna have any goals for this year, and I was just gonna like try and wing it and see what happens. But I do actually have like some goals that are like actually achievable, or at least I hope so. A lot of my clothing is just like hand-me-downs from cousins or thrifted from charity shops, and there's nothing wrong with thrifting. I am a thrift queen. I thrive on incredibly cheap and second-used clothing. But the thing is that often that clothing doesn't look so hot, and a lot of the clothing that I have is stuff like that I just took because I was like, well, it's free, and this will probably look good. And so yeah, just like a lot of my style as well is still quite like my old style, like, you know, when you're like a kid or a teen and you're figuring out, so you have loads of different styles and outfits and shirts, and then you kind of like mature into your own style. I'm kind of in that step where I'm like, I need to get rid of stuff that I don't even like, but I just keep because I keep thinking, oh, but if this happens, I could use it for maybe a cosplay, or I could use it for a costume if I have to do a show with this. It'll work for that. If I want to make a short film with this character, that'll work. And then it never happens, and it just sits in my closet and takes up space. And I am planning to go to uni at the end of this year. I've applied to 3 universities, so I hope to get into one of them, which is also something that I'm like terrified of, is growing up, because I need to get independent quickly, because I'll be moving out sooner than I think, so it's a bit scary. But yeah, so my goal of this year is to get rid of loads of clothes and actually have stuff that I will wear, and like I know that I will wear. So yeah, I've already started. I sell a few things on, like, I've sold some stuff on Vinted, I've given some stuff away to charity. So I'm already on a pretty good path, so I'm just kind of trying to curate and like figure out what my style is. I have a weird style. It's like a cross between bohemian, grunge, and indie, I think. I don't know. That's my goal, is to figure out my style and to get a smaller and actual, like, I use everything out of it closet so that I can move to uni without all these clothes taking up space, is basically my thing. And I'll probably, hopefully, do a video on that about like developing my style, but that'll be separate and probably very much in the future. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. Either way, I'm gonna do it because the only person I do this channel for is myself. Right, we're gonna have a bit of a work break so I actually get stuff done. I have been productive, by the way, for the record. I've done like 2 paragraphs, so yeah, get off my case, Mom. I don't know. Yeah, let's come back to like the topic of uni, which is mildly terrifying. So the universities I've applied to, I have no idea if I've already said in another video, is University of South Wales, as you could tell by the heart attack I had previously. Northampton, 2 courses I've actually looked at on Northampton, and that I don't know if you can apply for 2 courses, but I have, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously only getting accepted onto 1, I know that. And then Worcester, which looks really sweet. It looks like a nice university. The one I'd like to get into the most is South Wales. I really want to live somewhere by the sea. I know that Cardiff and the university isn't exactly by the sea, but it's closer than Birmingham. And it's somewhere that isn't Birmingham, so it's already better. Not to crap all over you, Birmingham, I know enough people do that, and you've actually been like really cool. Like, there are some really sweet spots in Birmingham. Please don't let everyone tell you that it sucks and it's dirty and it's the worst place in England. It's not the worst place in England. It's not Essex. Birmingham isn't as bad, but I really want to live somewhere by the sea. I want to live somewhere with a little bit more scenery, a little bit more mountains. Yeah, it was a lot coming from South Africa to Birmingham, so somewhere where it's like literally the Midlands, so there's no ocean anywhere. And yeah, I think Cardiff would be a really good city and a really good place for me, and it's also just a really good place to find a link into the filming industry, whether that's me acting or just like doing odd jobs on set, like being a runner or whatever. I'm just really hoping to find like work there, and the course that I want to do looks perfect in South Wales because it's a mix of radio work, acting work, and filmmaking, and game work, as in I imagine voice acting. I'm not sure. I don't think I can do game video design while doing all that stuff, so it just looks really promising, and I'm just really hoping to get into it. But that depends if I finish my 2 essays so I can actually get my grade, so I can actually get in, which is why I shouldn't be doing this. That's basically my plan, so it's just like mildly terrifying, thinking that like I'm gonna have to buy my own bath towels, do my own laundry, which I should already be doing. I am trying to get more into that this year. Like last year I kind of tried and failed, but I need to cook more this year. I want to help cook like for my family and stuff more. I need to get into that, like doing laundry. I've already started like doing a few other stuff myself. Like I help my mom clean the house a lot, and I've started cleaning my room more because I just kind of didn't realize like you need to clean your room quite often, otherwise it accumulates dust, Michaela. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to be Miss Independent so that I can move to Wales, which is so terrifying. And then it's like all the stuff after uni, because after your first year of uni, you gotta find like a house, probably with roommates, and you gotta get a job for money for after uni to pay back the debt and to flipping. That's another thing I really want to do in the next like 2 to 3 years, is get a driving license. So yeah, it's quite scary growing up, but you know, I think that I'm definitely at that age where I'm like, okay, I need to live not with my family. I think that's all I wanted to talk to you about today, and I should probably stop because this essay is calling to me. So I'm gonna go finish my work. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Did I also help you procrastinate? I mean, work. We can both struggle together. I hope that anyone who's in lockdown or still very restricted COVID areas is doing okay. It's just the basic stuff like drink water, manage your time, make sure that you're doing self-care, you know that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go finish an essay, write a clown's script, and then put on clown makeup and run around my house with a camera for college. Bye!